Lightning Overdrive was released in June 2021. This set introduced the Amazement archetype, an archetype revolving around equipping trap cards to monsters on both sides of the field for different effects. Notable cards in this set include Diviner of the Herald, Scrap Raptor, Ruddy Rose Dragon, Tri-Brigade Bearbrum, the Rampant Rampager, and a card that would help redefine the top tier metagame at the time, Drytron Moo Beta Fafnir. In this series, both Nyhmnim and myself will be opening 24 booster packs or one box of a core Yu-Gi-Oh! Booster set. We will build a deck and play a best 2 out of 3, and the winner will receive a small prize to upgrade their deck. However, in each episode, we will open another box of the next set that was released, moving in chronological order, constantly upgrading our decks before dueling each other at the end of each episode. This is the Yu-Gi-Oh! Progression series. If you want 5% off any singles or sealed product, click the affiliate links in the description and use code Cimoooooooo5. And clicking the TCG Player affiliate link before you shop helps support us to provide you with more amazing content. Happy New Year, ladies and gentlemen, and what a better way to start off 2022 than in the winner's circle, winning with Ultra Athletes against Cage playing Koki. I don't know how we won that last episode. Honestly, I don't care. That was hilarious. That's never going to happen again. And so we're going to take this episode a little bit more seriously, but we're actually nearing the end of the progression series, if you can believe it. But let's go ahead and get into the episode. First, we have 3 packs of OTS Tournament Pack 15 to crack open. Flip up the first one. Nothing too great. DDR is an interesting one. I think we pulled that last time as well. Second pack, again, Borbo would be cool, but we don't have anything really good to do with Zodiac. We got a Zeus. That would be crazy. Pack number 3, another copy of Borbo. It's all bulk. It's going into the bin, but that's not what you guys are here for. You guys are here for today's set, Lightning Overdrive.
Last week, we met our match when we played our Gokis yet again. This time, Alex took another weird deck out, and it happened to work out. Dude, those Ultra Athletes, who would have saw them coming? You know, after figuratively and literally dunking on me, I am now sitting back in the loser circle, but for a very familiar set, Lightning Overdrive. Released June 4th, 2021, this was one of the better sets of the year, and the highlight of the set is at the very top here. We finally got imported to the TCG Diviner of Herald. Couldn't ask for this card at a better time too. Drytron was just taking over the meta, and after a new Forbidden Limitless had just been released, Diviner was able to push Drytron into a very, very solid concrete tier 1 position. Still one of the best releases of the year, I want to say. Diviner of Herald, I think, is going to be very important for ritual decks moving forward. And, you know, it keeps Drytron on the horizon here. That's a deck that a lot of people don't tend to look at in this format, but Drytron is still extraordinarily scary. You've got some Utopia support here, which wouldn't really see its conclusion of the support until Brothers of Legend later in the year. Amasements was another TCG exclusive archetype, sort of working as a multi-figure. Arlecchino had some interesting interaction with trap cards, as well as a couple trap cards that were included in this archetype on its own. One of the few ones that I've noticed actually hasn't really gotten any legacy support after its initial release. I'd like to see some more for the Amazement archetype. A couple more releases that were important for the game, maybe not for progression standards, but Live Twin Kiss a Kill Frost was one of the other ones in the Live Twin lineup. This one was one of the better ones, allowing you to draw a card when it's in the graveyard. Black Eyes, when it was revealed, was some Killer Plunder Patrol support, and I still is probably the best card of the archetype. And then Scrap Raptor, everybody could not stop talking about this too. In tandem with that of Dinos, this card was unbelievable. The fact that it is a dinosaur and that it could search out Scrap Recycler made for some pretty wacky plays. I think Ruddy Rose Dragon was one of the most overlooked cards of the set. When it's Synchro Summon, you banish all cards from the graveyard, which is just a blowout for some decks. It being a level 10 was perfect for the Sword Soul strategy that would be released later in the year. So I think this card was extremely overlooked as a generic level 10, but now we see its powers in today's game. And more alongside the Drytron support paired with Herald, we got Moo Beta Fafnir, which was I don't even need to say much about this rank 1. It literally does everything for the deck. In a world where Drytron was already in a tier 1 spot, this stuff took it way over the edge. A couple more legacy cards here. Bearbrum was huge for the Tri-Brigade archetype. Infant Ignister was actually the most important card for the Ignister deck. Really actually made it a playable deck. More Trap Tricks cards and a Paleozoic card that really doesn't do anything. Other than that, you got some more War Rock stuff down here. Sunvines was another TCG exclusive archetype. Sun Avalon, whatever. And then the Starlight Rare was Black Rose Dragon, which this card looks incredible in Starlight Rare if you haven't seen it. Still would prefer the Ultimate Rare, but nevertheless this is when you start to see really, really solid choices for the retro slot of the Starlight Rares. Next set I think is Dawn of Majesty, and that's Stardust Dragon. Yeah, love those Signer Dragons. They just look very, very good in Starlight Rare. Right, so I think we're ready to go. Let's just open our pity pack here before we get into Lightning Overdrive. That is OTS 15 yet again. Gonna crack open one of these baddies. What am I getting? I got this last week, dude. I got this oh, the 7th one. Wow, thanks. Not what's important. Let's see what we get out of Lightning Overdrive.
All right, so 24 packs of Lightning Overdrive coming right up. Not necessarily the best set, but there are a few gems in here. Let's go ahead and flip up pack number 1, see what we're starting with, and it doesn't look too great. Scrap Raptor was a card a lot of people were clamoring for when Lightning Overdrive first came out. Unfortunately, we can't play Dino in the progression series, but that would be sick if we could. And there we go, the secret rare luck continues. There is a secret rare Ruddy Rose Dragon. This card's actually very powerful for a Synchro 10. You're able to banish all cards from the graveyards. I mean, this thing is 3,200 attack. This thing is a house. And following that up, we have an ultra rare White Knight of Dogmatica. Probably one of the least played Dogmatica cards, unfortunately, so I don't think we're going to be playing it in progression.
Oh, pack number 1, already getting an ultra rare ZS Ascended Sage. I think this card's bonkers, and this card finally going back up in price after its initial release here. People realize those Utopia cards are kind of okay. This one, if it's used as XYZ material, I'm pretty sure it just searches a rank up magic, which that's pretty good. That is the worst secret rare of the set. Baliota, the Grand Radiance. I'm not even sure if I said that right, man. Nor do I care. This card really just doesn't have any competitive value to it. It's like a weird Trickstar reincarnation, I guess is the best way to do it. You can't even draw and lock Bird with it too because it banishes the cards and then adds them to hand. It's a very, very strange card to have released, and I don't think it'll ever do much. Oh, Amazement Attendant Comica. I'm hoping to get an Arlecchino because actually I think we can tie this in with another strategy we already happen to have in our collection. But hey, Comica is a pretty cool pickup. I really want an Arlecchino though.
Well, we're about halfway through the set, and honestly, there hasn't really been much to talk about other than the few cards we pulled early on. That's kind of just how this set was. Some interesting stuff for sure, but doesn't look like we're getting any other than that Ruddy Rose. Ooh, okay, this card's pretty good. Line of the Light Charmer. We haven't actually gotten as many of the Charmers as I would have liked, but getting one of them and being a significant attribute in Light is pretty good. An interesting common card here is Paleozoic Cambraraster. Probably completely butchered that pronunciation, but it is a neat little Dogmatica punishment target because we're able to actually protect set cards. And, you know, for Paleozoic, the card's not terrible. There's an ultra rare. It's been a while. Amazement Attendant Comica. It'd be really, really sick to play Amazement in this set, but unfortunately, Arlecchino is like a secret rare. This is an ultra. The better Amazement cards are also ultra as well, so I don't think it's in the stars considering we only have 6 packs to go.
Hey, speak it into existence, dude. That's sick. Arlecchino is a really great pickup actually for these Amazements. There's ultra rare trap cards that are really, really good for the archetype here, but I think with just Arlecchino on their own, we can at least tie him into another archetype that we have. That's so exciting. I really didn't expect to get that. Couple more packs. We got like another 10 of them. If I can grab an ultra rare trap card, that's going to look very, very good. Oh, a second one. Wow, that is so cool. Oh, we got to play this today. That you know it. Oh, that is so awesome. 2 Amazement Administrator Arlecchino. Let's get a good look at him now that we have 2, and we're probably going to be playing him today. Once per turn, we can banish any number of traction traps from the graveyard, target that many cards our opponent controls, and pop them. You know, use each of the effects once per turn. If trap card's activated, we multi-faker it from hand, summon it, and if our opponent normal or special is a monster, we can target one of those face-up monsters control and equip an attraction deck from the deck to the target. So that's pretty cool. That's where all the ultra rare trap cards are going to come into play if I can get them. There's one that's like a snatch steal, I think, and that's it's pretty strong. All right, last few packs here. Haven't gotten the ultra rare trap, but hey, 2 Arlecchino is a pretty big pickup. I am not gonna lie. Lina, that's like a second line I got. Okay, no, nothing good in there. Last pack, anything big? A Warrock Spear. Okay, well, we got 2 Arlecchinos and a Comica, and there's a lot of traps that are in the common slot too. So let's see if any of them are actually good. Let's go to the deck builder. Let's see what we can build.
Oh my god, a second secret rare? I mean, everyone in the audience is going to be relieved that it's not a good one because it is a Warrock secret of all things. I don't even know if the Warrocks are really viable, but I guess we have this one, so maybe. All right, you guys, only a few packs left of Lightning Overdrive. Not really much to talk about in all honesty. We didn't get much aside from those few secret rares, and even then, those weren't really that spectacular either. So there's an S4 super rare for our 22nd pack. Dark Infant Adignister is a really nice pickup if Adignister was on the table, but again, too many high rarity cards for us to play it. But it does have a rank 6 towers, but I guess we already have towers if you're looking at Goki Power Ogre, so guess we don't need it. And for our last pack, can we get anything good? It was an ultra rare. I believe that was ZW or ZS, excuse me, Ascended Sage. That deck was something I was looking at too, but again, too many high rarity cards, so it's just not too likely to happen. Overall, this is about about what I expected from Lightning Overdrive. I didn't get too secret, so honestly, I can't really complain, but we've got a lot of work to do. Let's get to building.
Pretty exciting opening, actually. We actually ended up getting decent cards this time, cards that will be playable in today's strategy. I decided to bump back to Subterra, and I wanted to try out the new Amazement cards that I pulled, mainly the Double Administrator Arcolino. So in a deck that already is going to play a few trap cards, I decided to change up the trap lineup a bit to make it a little bit more appeasing. We're going to be playing 2 Wonder Wheel, which was, this is our only Amazement attraction trap that I think is really worth playing. It's a common. We didn't get any of the ultras like the Cyclo Coaster or the Horror House, which are the 2 best ones, but this one I think will do the most comparative. We can flip it, we can either equip it to an Amazement monster we control or a monster our opponent controls, and based on which it's equipped to, it has 2 different effects. If it's equipped to one of our monsters, we can place a card from our hand to the bottom of the deck and then draw a card, and if it's equipped to opponent, it'll switch its attack and defense, which, I mean, during the damage step, I guess that might be able to throw Alex off his game. This is genuinely the best trap card that we have access to with Arcolino, or actually the one Comica that we pulled. Arcolino is just a big guy that we can drop from our hand like Multi-Faker, like I said, and then it's also going to be able to pop cards after we use the Wonder Wheel one time here, because all our opponent has to do is if they normal or special summon, we can just equip the Wonder Wheel to the deck, which then eventually will be able to turn into a pop from Arcolino. I don't think it's very good, I will go out of my way to say that, but I do want to give it a shot. We still have Destrudo in the deck because of our Dragon Ravine. We're able to summon Ancient Fairy Dragon, another way to get to Hidden City, which we already established is the most important card of the deck. We have 2 Book of Moon now, and then we're also playing Dogmatica Punishment with the Ecclesia. I think that's like all the big changes, right? Oh, and in the extra deck, I guess we're playing the Wind Pegasus as our punishment target, as well as Cambro Braster for the Paleozoics is the other one here. If a set card would be destroyed while it's in the graveyard, you know, if we send it off of the punishment, it's not that big, only 1200, but if a set one would be destroyed, we can banish it from the field or graveyard instead to keep those alive. The Subterras we already found out are strong enough on their own in this archetype, but we're going to see if the Amazements can bring really anything to them. This is an archetype that I was hoping to get a lot more support in the future here, but it still is just lagging behind. Let's see what Mr. Arlecchino, the man in the fancy hat, can do against whatever Alex devises today.
So for the first episode of 2022, I thought we would go ahead and splash into one of our old favorite decks, Paleozoic. We actually have some new tools that we can use at our disposal this time around. I don't know what Gage is up to, but I like the idea of just having a lot of interaction for what he's bringing to the table. This deck does have some weaknesses to some things, but we'll discuss that as we go. Let's go and do that card by card. So first up, we have our Frog lineup. 2 Dupe Frogs, because we only really need 2. It's got a 2000 defender, and it can redirect attack, so that's good enough. Flip-Flop Frog is a fantastic control tool if he's playing a slower deck as well, so I like having this. If it's not good, we can just side it out. Of course, we have Max C. We're never taking this out of the deck. 2 Ronin Totem to keep just getting level 2s onto the field, and we have 3 Swap Frog rounding out our monsters. For the spells, there's only 7 of them. Triple Book, because Book overperformed last episode. This card is just crazy at 3. Darkhold, Pot of Greed, Regeki, and Snatch Steal. And then for the traps, 23 trap cards to complement our Frog lineup. So 2 Bottomless. I actually have Trap Trick that I pulled all the way back in the set that it came from, and so I want to play 2 ofs of a bunch of normal trap cards, so that way we have a nice little toolbox of traps to pick. And Bottomless, if Gage is still on the Goki strat, Bottomless hits the Gokis and actually prevents them from triggering, because they do have to go to Grave for them to trigger, so I like being able to banish them this way. Triple Compulse. Compulse is another card similar to Book that I think definitely can overperform in a lot of instances, especially if Gage is going to the extra deck quite a bit. Dogmatica Punishment, just another fantastic removal card. We've got plenty of cards in the extra deck that we don't really need to access, and we don't really need to be going into the extra deck every single turn anyway. Lost Wind for effect negation. We can use it twice, so I figure it's not bad. And then for the Paleos, Triple Canadia is basically Book of Moon 4, 5, and 6, so you can't complain about that. Dinomishus can actually banish cards, which is nice. 2 Morella is really all we need. It just kind of gets us set up and get some Paleos engraved. And Triple Olenoides for back row, of course. And then we have Torrential, Trap Dust Shoot, and Trap Trick rounding out our main 40. The extra deck actually looks quite different from the last time we played Paleo. So we have Master of Oz. This is purely in here for Dogmatica Punishment. In case Gage summons some gigantic guy, Master of Oz should have enough attack power for us to be able to clear that threshold. 1 Wing Pegasus adding Nisser, because this is probably the best send off of the punishment to be able to just give our board some protection. Double Anomalous Karish, just pretty much our win condition. If we get this established, we're probably in pretty good shape. 1 Opabinia just to start getting cards and just allowing us to start getting ahead. 1 Phantom Knights of Cursed Javelin. This card's actually new, and it's not bad either. Detach a material, target a face-up monster opponent controls. Until the end of the turn, its attack is 0 and negate its effect. So there could be some application for this, so I figured we throw it in. It's an actual playable rank 2 that we don't really have many of. Then we have the links. So the nice thing about the Paleos is that even though we don't have a lot of Xyz, we do have a lot of links, and that does give us a lot of accessibility because the Paleos keep recurring themselves back to the field. So 2 Cerberus and a Phoenix. I wanted to double up on Cerberus because sometimes this deck can have an issue getting over monsters, and so Cerberus is a nice one to have 2 of. We have Marinsa's Coral Anemone, which we did actually pull in the native set. It's nice because it just requires 2 waters and allows us to get another another water onto the field, in this case a frog, and that's good because then we can actually just start link climbing a bit higher if we have to. And one of our other win conditions is Marincess Great Bubble Reef. I did not know this card existed until now, but it's actually not bad. It is a link 4, so it's pretty high investment, but if we get this onto the field, we're probably winning the game. Once per turn during each standby phase, banish a water monster from your graveyard or face up field, draw 1 card. And each time a monster is banished face up, this card gains 600 attack until the end of the turn. And you can also send a water monster from your hand to grave, special summon a banished Marincess. That's pretty irrelevant, but the whole purpose of this is that this is just going to allow us to turbo ahead by drawing a bunch of cards. It also has a big attack stat, which is something that this deck desperately lacks since we don't have Borrelsword Dragon or Axis Code Talker or anything. So again, it is a link 4, so maybe it's not too likely to come up, but I figure we have the option since we have room in the extra deck. We have 2 Mistar Boy, which is another way we can get a lot of damage in. I think this is more practical than going into a link 4. This and a few Paleos is a significant amount of damage, so I figure that's worth having a couple of. We have the new Paleozoic as well. I just like this because we are playing Paleo after all, but then it's also a good Dogmatic of Punishment target if we can hit something with low attack. And then Tri-Brigade Farigite as well, just to cycle a card off of the copy of Punishment in case we draw something that we don't necessarily need. And then the side deck, if Gage is still playing something special summon heavy, he is heavily going to regret it because we have 3 Barrier Statue of the Torrent to lock him out. We have Pank for going second, triple Droll unlock. He has been playing decks that lose to Droll a lot lately. I'm not sure if he's going to stick with Goki with the way the last episode went. He may want to switch it up to something else. I don't think he's going to be on something that necessarily loses to Droll this episode. I could be wrong, but I want to have this in the sideboard. I don't think it's main deck worthy because we can't really kill him on the crackback, although we can establish. But if he is playing the Power Load Ogre Turbo deck, this is a great card to slow him down. We can set up all of our traps and then we're probably going to be okay. We're also playing some Kaijus, and I'm also playing Volcanic Queen. Now, this is something I probably should have been playing before. I didn't know I even had any of these. I had to check for it. But what I like about Queen is that you basically use it like a Kaiju where you tribute over one of your opponent's monsters. It does lock you out from normal summoning or setting the turn that you do it, but the trade-off here is that you can actually go Kaiju and Volcanic Queen over double power load, or you can even go Volcanic Queen over double power load because it doesn't restrict you from doing this multiple times with Volcanic Queen. And so then if we're 2 cards down after outing his power loads, then it's not really that big of a deal because then we still have 4 cards in hand. His board is broken and we have full control of the game from that point because then we just have a bunch of traps that are going to just slow him down. We can kill our own Volcanic Queens at that point and we're going to be sitting pretty nice. So I'm really sad I wasn't playing this before, but I think this is actually probably the better power load out. And then 2 Twin Twister in case he's on something that does play back row, but the last few episodes that hasn't been the case, so I decided to scale back a bit. Guys, I can't wait to see what Gage brought. There's still a lot of weird stuff we can play, and because we're nearing the end of the progression series, we might just be pulling out all the stops to play whatever crazy matter of nonsense we can find. So ladies and gentlemen, let's not make you wait any longer. It's time to duel. Happy New Year, Gage. Another year and another year of kicking your ass in the progression series. I am so looking forward to it because we're almost at the end of this first season. Like, it's crazy how we're only like a few episodes away now.
Yeah, it's a very few amount, dude. Like less than 3 or something like that. We're getting very close. I'm very excited too, dude. New year, new me, baby. And when we get that new season in 2, 100-0 winning record, bro. I'm gonna win every single game. Confident. Now, I mean, now that we've done it once, it's gonna be a bit better from perspective to see like, okay, we're gonna know how the sets go. But obviously we've got some new twists that we're gonna be adding as well. But let's stick to the matter at hand here. Lightning Overdrive, actually a much better set than last episode, I will say. You look back on it, and I think there's a card like Diviner of Herald, dude. I think we can look back finally at like the rest of the year. We can say that was one of the best releases for the whole year. Diviner is absurd. At a time when Drytron was like near unstoppable too. Yeah. People thought crazy release for a set, dude. Really exciting.
Absolutely. I mean, not like it was hard to beat Blazing Vortex considering that set had one good card in it. But I mean, Lightning Overdrive, like looking back, actually pretty good overall. And so I'm just ready to get into it. I can't wait to see what you brought. I have something very interesting. We'll see how it goes.
I'm excited to show you what I got too, bud.
Let's go ahead and shout out the patron then too. It is Levin726. Thank you for the support. Can we win the rock, paper, scissors? Maybe?
No. Oh my god.
Oh god. This is a good way to start off the new year. Yes!
I mean, I was getting so happy because I was actually hearing you roll the dice too. I was like, it's an easy win. It's an easy win.
The die came through. I should have gotten new dice for the new year. That should have been my New Year's resolution. But I'm gonna go first. Good luck, buddy.
Good luck,
and I will not be drawing for turn. I need to remember this is not one of the old legacy formats I'm playing in my 6 other series. But we'll go to main 1, and I guess this is sort of gonna give away what I'm up to. So yeah, I guess we're gonna go for it. I'm going to normal summon Swap frog and activate the effect.
Yeah, that's fine, dude. Go for it. Yeah.
All right, we're going to go ahead and dump good old Ronin Toadin, if I can find him. There he is. And then we're going to go ahead and bounce the frog back to hand and activate Pot of Greed.
I mean, seems about fair. Yep, go ahead and draw it too.
All right, and there... Okay, I'm going to set 3 cards, and then I'm going to throw it to you.
Oh, my God. All right. I will draw for turn.
They're back, buddy.
Phase, main phase.
All good.
Okay. You're on fucking frogs, dude. What are you fucking doing? All right, I'm going to activate Dragon Ravine.
Ooh, okay. Ravine is fine.
Okay, I'm going to activate Ravine. I'm going to pitch Dark Hole from my hand to send a dragon.
That's a big pitch there, buddy. You must feel confident.
Is that good?
That's fine.
Oh my goodness. Oh, I feel great already.
You're like, how the hell is this
I know,
resolving?
right? I feel like I've won the game. I'm going to dump Destrudo, the Lost Dragon's Frisson.
Oh, okay.
He's
Sounds good.
Strong. He's pretty okay. You have 3 back row, man. Are you really just going to let me, like, black rose you?
After you pay half, maybe.
Yeah, right. Gotta get that far first. I know you're on some type of frog thing. So is it like, you know what was released in this set? It was the new Paleo Link monster. I've got it in my extra deck, bro. I wouldn't be surprised if you got it in yours.
That may have been the inspiration for my deck choice.
Could have been. I think I might have to just play it slow, though. I really don't want to be paying half this early. I'm going to set a monster. I'll set a spell and trap, and I'll just end my turn, Alex.
Interesting. Speaking of taking it slow, I guess you are as well. All right. I'm going to go ahead and draw then. Head on over to main 1. I'm going to run out good old Swap Frog again. Activate the effect.
That's fine, yep.
Okay. Let's go ahead and dump ourselves a... I guess I want to get both the Ronins out of the deck, so let's do that now. I don't know what you're up to here. You dumped Destrudo. You pitched Dark Hole. I mean, you've played Destrudo in, like, every deck, so, like, this gives me 0 information at this
I'm
rate.
playing Destrudo Turbo this time around, man. I
Evidently.
I thought I'd clue you in there.
I'm sure the fans on Team Gage are probably not excited to see that, but Swap Frog's not big. I don't really feel like just running into whatever you're playing, so I think I'm actually going to bounce Frog back to hand.
Sure.
I'm going to set an additional card, and I guess I'm just throwing it over.
All right, man. Fun game. All right, I'm going to draw for turn. Stand by main.
All good.
All right, well, I guess I'll show you what I'm playing. I'm going to flip up Subterra Guru. I'm going to activate the
Oh, okay. This is not surprising, considering this is probably one of your best decks that you have access to. Let me think here. In response to the Guru, I will attempt a Bottomless here.
That's gonna be fine. That is gonna resolve.
Okay, so Guru's banished, but you do still get the search, sadly.
I do. That's really good for me. Okay, off of the search, I'll pick up a Nemesis Archer. I think she's pretty good.
Okay. Yep.
And then on resolution, separate chain link. Thanks for activating a trap card, man. I really appreciate it. I'm going to activate Amazement Administrator Archelino.
What the fuck? Oh my god, you pulled that? Now I know why you're playing Guru.
He's pretty
Holy
good. He's just big, dude. So he's going to come down off the field multi-faker style. And I don't think he's going to do anything, though, because I don't have any Amazement cards, which is kind of whack.
Well, I mean, thank God for that, I guess. Let me see if I have a response here. I don't think so. I think Arlecchino's actually fine.
Let's go Arlecchino. Oh my. All right, so I'll follow it up with a normal summon of Subterra Nemesis Archer.
Sure.
Okay, I'm going to go battle phase.
Okay, that's fine.
All right, I'm going to attack you for 16.
16 and 26, that's 30, that's 42. That's like half my life. You still got that back row too. Yeah, I'll take both actually. So I'll take the 16 and I'll take the 26.
Sounds good to me, man. All right, your turn, dude.
Okay, we'll draw here. That's okay. Let's start things up with a Dark Hole.
Yeah, that'll clean it up. Unfortunately, I will get my Subterra Nemesis Archer's effect, though. Is that okay?
You will. That is fine.
Special 1 and face up or face down defense position. It's just too good. I think I'm going to grab, you know who I'm picking up. I'm going to grab Guru, and we're going to set him.
Grab the goo. Sounds good. I'm going to do the exact same play I've been doing the last 3 turns. Normal summon Swap Frog.
No doubt. Go for it, bro. Yep.
Okay, we're going to dump a copy of Dupe Frog to the grave this time. Don't have to deal with Guru. I don't mind that, actually. We've got 2 in hand. Yeah, we can give this a shot. All right, I'm going to go ahead and bring out my Ronin Totem by banishing a Dupe Frog, if that's okay.
When you activate the effect, I'm going to chain Max C. So I'm going to make it a little more challenging to get anything on the board here. I'll draw a card.
You will draw a card. Yeah, that's Okay, that changes things now.
Oh, yeah, you want to go into your rank 2?
I would prefer not to under max C, in all honesty. God, I fucking hate this card. Okay. I'm actually going to bounce swap back to hand.
That's fine.
I think I'm going to set an additional card. And then I think I'm going to pass. Go ahead.
Hey, man.
Got a nice slow game on our hands.
That's A-okay with me. I'll draw for turn. Stand by main.
Sure.
All right, I'm going to flip up the Guru. I'm going to activate the effect.
Do I have anything to do about this? Get a search. It's not ideal. In response, I think I'm going to Dogmatica Punishment your Guru.
Oh, my. You really want to get rid of it.
I'm taking a minus here every time I do this, but like, as long as you don't keep getting Gurus, like, I'm okay with it.
You really don't want me to have this Guru. Let me think here.
Or do you have like a second Arlecchino you're going to use on res here?
I don't, but that's actually just going to be okay. That's fine.
Okay, that's what I thought. All right, so I'm going to send this Wind Pegasus Adagnister. That seems pretty good.
Okay, I'm going to get my search off of Guru here. Hold on.
Sure, that's fine.
All right, I will pick up Subterra Fiendus off my Guru, and then my Guru gets sent to graveyard here. No problem at all.
Yep.
I'm going to normal summon Subterra Fiendus, and I'm going to... Is that okay? Well, is the summon okay?
No, I think I'm going to book this.
All right.
I feel like I have to do this here.
That's
It's like one of the few things I can book in your deck that doesn't have like a flip effect.
Yeah, that's really cool, though. All right, I'm going to set the Fiendus, and then since that's the only card that got set, you actually trigger my Umastrix.
Oh my god! Are you serious?
Yeah, so I'm going to special Umastrix here.
All right. Well,
You can special summon-
speaking of things with flip effects, yeah.
Yeah, pretty good. All right, and then I'm going to set one... All right, I'm going to activate Dragon Ravine, Alex. I'm going to pitch this Wonder Wheel.
The Wonder Wheel.
Gotta have some amazement cards, dude. All right, so
You're desperate enough, I guess. Yeah. Okay. That's
wonder
fine.
what I'm gonna dump. I'm gonna dump Redox. Big man.
Seems pretty good.
Big man.
Yep.
From there, Alex, I don't think I got anything else. It's your turn. Go ahead, bud.
Okay. All right. We'll try. We'll draw here. That's okay. So because of punishment, I'm locked out of my extra, which is a bit annoying given the circumstance. I'm gonna run out good old Swap Frog.
Hey, same turn you've been doing for the last 4 plays, bro. You got it, man. Yep.
It works. It works. Let's dump a dupe.
Yep.
I'm gonna go to battle. Try to hit your Fiendus.
I'm gonna activate my own Book of Moon, and I'm gonna book your swap.
Ooh. Yeah, that's pretty good. Okay, so that gets set down. Not happy about it. Second main. God, what am I going to do about this? This is going to be a disaster. I'm going to set one and throw it to you.
All right, dude, game on. I will draw for turn.
In your standby.
Okay.
I'm going to compulse Umastrix back to your hand.
That's fine. Yeah, sure.
Okay. It's not great, but I don't want you flipping that
really
thing.
is not great. For you. Haha.
Ooh.
I will go to my main phase. Is that okay?
That's fine.
All right, I'm going to flip summon Fiendus.
I'm going to Canadian back to...
Not playing any games. Man. I really just... That's so funny, too, because it doesn't do anything. All right, I'm going to set it, and then you're going to trigger my Umastrix. So I'm going to summon the Umastrix. And then, I don't know if there's anything I need to do with it. I think I might just flip it. I'm going to activate the effect to flip it.
Sure, that's fine. I think you forgot that earlier, but like I didn't have anything, so it doesn't matter.
Thanks, man.
Whatever.
Okay. All right, I'm going to banish Max C, and I'm going to banish Nemesis Archer from the graveyard to special Redox.
That's fine.
All right, I'm going to go battle phase. I'm going to attack over your Swap Frog with Redox.
I'm going to activate Trap Trick.
Interesting. Yeah, that's fine.
I'm going to chain Canadia.
Okay.
We'll bring out the Canadia, and then I'm going to see what I want to get rid of here. I'm going to banish a Dinomicious for a Dinomicious.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
And then on res of that, I'm going to Dinomicious, going after your Redox.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll get rid of Redox. That's okay.
Okay.
Seems like a lot of cards you put into doing that.
It's a few.
I'll just go main phase 2.
Would you like to ravine for the 3rd time this episode?
I don't think I can ravine into anything at this point. I think I'm going to just set a card, and Alex, I'm going to end my turn, okay? Go ahead.
Okay. We're drying.
During your standby phase, I'm going to activate Dogmatica Punishment. I'm going to target your Ronin Tonin.
Sure, that's fine.
Okay, I'm going to send...
I will chain my Dynamicious actually in response. I forgot I could
That's
do
fine.
that.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, so I'll get that out. And then go ahead and send for your
Yeah, I'm considering what I want to send here. It's going to be a big
punishment.
Big pick here.
You were talking about the Paleo Link, Gage.
That's actually, it's a big consideration because I kind of know what you can make with your board right now, and I'm terrified of it all. But there's one card in particular, and that's like your Paleozoic Anomalocaris. And I feel like the Cambro Raptor plays around that. Then again, the Windpad dude also does, the Addingnister. You know, I feel like the game state is simplified enough. I think that's just... I gotta send the my own Wind Pegasus, I think, here. Okay, so I'm gonna send Wind Pegasus. I'm gonna send your Rodent Totem.
That's fine.
Okay.
Then I'm going to trigger my Wind Pegasus to target your Umastrix.
Okay.
To shuffle it into the deck, because you popped it with punishment.
That's actually fine. That's going to have to be fine. Okay. I'll shuffle the Umastrix in.
Okay. Now it banishes... Okay. Okay, are we good to main 1 now?
You're good to go to main phase 1. That's fine.
Okay, finally. All right. We still got a set card... Your Wind Pegasus complicates this a bit. I think I'm going to start by flipping my Swap Frog.
Sure.
I'm going to bounce it to hand.
Sure.
And then I'm going to resummon it so I can dump.
Sure.
Okay, so let's get a... Well, we're running out of these pretty quick. I guess we'll dump another Swap Frog.
You got it.
I actually think what I want to do is... I'm actually going to put both of my Paleos to attack.
Okay.
I'm going to go to battle.
Okay.
Swap into the Fiendus.
Okay, that's going to be fine. And then I'm thinking if I want to trigger my Wind Pegasus here, which I do. I am going to activate the Wind Pegasus, and I'm going to shuffle back. These are both protected, so I got to shuffle back your swap. That's fine.
Oh, right, because they are unaffected by monster effects, which is kind of cool. All right, so this will go back into the deck, so we'll shuffle them up. And then let's try to hit you for 12.
Is it 12? It is 24, actually. They're both 12.
24 from both. I was doing one at a
Yeah,
time.
I'll take
but
both.
Evidently, you don't have anything. Okay. Second main, then. I think I'm going to start main phase 2 here. I'm going to attempt to Ronin Totem. Give a response.
Okay, in response, I'm going to call by the Grave Ronin Totem.
Yeah, I had a feeling when you were thinking about that for... Okay, so Ronin's gone. I cannot use any more Ronin effects this turn either, which is kind of annoying. So I guess I'm just going to overlay these two into good old Opabinia.
Yep. Oh, okay.
Let's go ahead and detach. I'm going to grab myself a copy of... I guess I'll take in Olenoids here.
Okay.
And then I'll set 1 and throw it over to you.
All right, I will draw for turn. Standby phase, main phase. All right, so I know you have Oleonides set. I'm gonna end my turn, Alex. Go ahead.
Okay. I wasn't expecting that. I'll draw. That's not bad, actually. Okay. I'm gonna start with Opabinia. So let's go ahead and detach here. What do I want to grab is the question. I mean, this seems all right. Probably have to try to go for it. So I'm going to actually grab a Morella here.
Okay.
Next up, I'm going to fire this Olenoids because I have my Opabinia. I can use traps from hand, pop your Ravine. I'm going to chain one of my Paleos and Graves. So let's get this Dynamicious out.
Sure.
Then I'm going to fire Morella and chain the Canadia. And Morella, I guess we'll dump another Morella. I don't really think I need much else here. Yeah, just get rid of that. Then I'm going to use the effect of Ronin, since Call by the Grave is no longer active here. So let's go ahead and bring him out, banishing the swap.
Yep.
And I think we're just going to overlay for 3 here.
Yep.
And let's bring out big ol' Anomalocaris, everyone's favorite.
He's big. That's fine.
He is quite big. So yeah, we'll go to battle. We'll hit for 24 because unfortunately Opabinia has no attack points. And second main, I guess I can use the effect. Oh no, I can't. I'm feeling pretty good about this, actually. I think I'm just going to set 1 and we'll throw it your way. Go ahead.
Right. I'm going to draw for turn, standby phase, main phase.
All good.
I can't believe you ended up taking this one. That is so shocking.
Really?
Yeah, I really don't think I have anything here.
Anomalocaris is a beast.
It is. It's like Dryden, but better. All right. You got this one. I can't beat you.
Wow. Holy shit.
Man, I lost the fight. What year is it, bro? I lost the Paleo. What the hell? Alex, Paleozoic, bro. What year is it, man? You didn't even mix it with anything. You're playing frogs with paleo. Like, I can't.
Hey man, there was a new paleo link this set. Okay,
I didn't even
I'm
get to
trying
see it.
out here. I'm
You
trying.
didn't even play it. You played strategies from like 2016 or something like that, and they
playing
still
Guru.
worked.
You're one to talk.
Yeah. At least I got to summon an amazement guy. All right.
I guess you did play an amazing. So you did summon a new card. Fair. All right. Well, you get to go first here. So
I do.
I imagine at least.
Yeah, typical Subterra fashion. We're gonna go first and set a couple cards. Hopefully it works out.
All right. Let's hope for the best. Good luck.
Duelist. I'm gonna go main phase 1, and we'll kick it off with Hidden City.
Sure.
Cool. Hidden City. I'm going to pick up Subterra Guru. I'll set a card, and then I'll Hidden City flip it up. It is the Guru, and then Guru. Off of the Guru, I'm gonna pick up Subterra Fiendus. Strong card.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna.
I know you have it, so that's good.
I'm gonna activate Pot of Greed.
Gross. Yeah.
Very good. Draw 2 more cards. That is very above average. I'm gonna activate Subterra Cave Clash.
Ooh. Okay.
Set a card. Alex's hand is fierce. It is your turn, dude. Go ahead.
Okay. So I know you have Fiendus, which is gonna lie. Fiendus is a problem. Okay. Anything in standby.
Nope. You're good.
We'll go to main 1. Let's try everyone's favorite frog.
The swap. Yeah, I'm gonna activate Valor in response to Swap Frog's effect.
All right, so then I'm going to go ahead and put this Swap Frog back in my hand because it's actually cost for Swap Frog to go back to hand, which is kind of neat. I mean, it's as exciting as it gets. I guess I'm going to set a bunch of cards and throw it to you. Go ahead, buddy.
That's a few of them, yep. All right, I will draw for turn. Standby phase, main phase.
All good.
All right, I'm going to set a monster, and I'm going to activate the Hidden City to flip it up.
Sure.
Guru.
Wow. Gross. Yeah.
As if one wasn't good enough, now there's multiple. All right, off of my Guru, I will pick up a Umostrix. Actually, wait. No, I don't want Umostrix. I'm going to put that back. I'm going to actually pick up the final battle.
Sure.
Cool. I'll throw this Guru into attack. I will go battle phase.
Okay.
16.
I'll take 16.
16.
I'll take another 16.
Cool. Main phase 2. I'll set 1. I'll set 2. And I will end turn. Go ahead.
Yuck. Fine. I'll draw. Anything in standby.
Nope, you're good.
Well, I know you have the Fiendus, so I have to bait this out at some point.
Okay, I am going to have to, Fiendus that. So I'll Fiendus it.
Sure. So that gets negated.
Set one of them.
Yep. You get to set a Guru. Okay. All right, let's try this again with Swap Frog.
Yeah, normal summon's fine.
Activate.
And then I'm going to think here, actually. Okay, so effect. Activation's fine. I'm going to chain Subterra Guru.
Going to chain Guru here because it's a quick effect because you have the Cave Clash up. Okay, in response, I think chaining effect. I think I'm going to Torrential because we're still in the summon window.
We are. That's really interesting, actually. That's a cool play. That's going to be... Yeah, that's okay. All right.
Sure. So resolves, everything dies, and then I get to trigger, and I will dump a Ronin to grave.
Okay. And on resolution, thanks, I'm going to summon Arlecchino.
Oh my god, he's back again. Okay. Cool. Don't have any of the amazement stuff, though, but he's just a big guy. I think then I've already summoned, so I'm a bit limited in what I can do here. I think I'm just going to set another card and throw it to you.
All right. I will draw.
Sure.
Standby phase, main phase.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Battle.
Sure.
Pokey for 26.
I think I'm going to punishment here.
Oh. Yeah, okay. Send for cost. Well, it doesn't send for cost. Excuse me. You can resolve your punishment, though. That's fine.
Okay. So we're going to send... He's 2,600?
Correct.
God, he's big. All right. Master of Oz, get out of here.
All right, big man. All right, cool. So you will dump my amazement guy there, no problem. Locked out of the extra deck. I'll set a card, and I'll just pass turn.
It's not great, I'll be honest. Okay. Do I have anything else here? I don't think so. Okay, so we're going to draw. Anything in standby?
No, you're good.
Main 1, I'm going to set, and I'm going to set, and I'm going to throw it to you.
All right, I will draw. Standby main. I will just pass turn. Go ahead.
Fascinating gameplay. Okay. We'll draw. Oh, that's like one of the best cards I could have gotten.
Yeah, it's pretty all right. That's fine. Okay.
Okay. That's not bad either. Cool. Do much with that? Ton. I'm going to set one, and I'm just going to throw it over.
Okay. Standby main. I will just pass. Go ahead.
Really?
It has
Okay.
slowed down. Yes, the game is now a crawl.
It has come to a screeching halt. Wow. What do we do? All right. I'll just set and pass. Go ahead.
Thrilling. Standby main. Damn, bro, you gonna do something? I'm just gonna... I'm a pass turn, dude. Go. Come on, play the game. All right.
I mean, we'll draw. I mean, we got to have something happen here eventually, so I will try my best here. Okay. Main 1. I guess I can try try to make something happen here. It's not like great. Let's give this a shot. I'm going to flip summon my flip-flop frog.
Sure, yeah.
I'm going to attempt to activate Ronin Totem here.
I will call by the grave the Ronin Tonin.
Gross. All right. Well, that was never happening then. Battle.
Oh, yeah. Let's go, baby.
500.
Oh, man. Big flip-flop frog.
I will reset the frog because I can do that, which is kind of cool. And I will set one and throw it to you.
All right. I'm going to draw. Standby main. I am going to set a card, and I'm going to end my turn. Go ahead.
Fucking thrilling thinking. Do I have anything I want to do here? Yeah, I think I'll try to make something happen. Okay, I'm going to twin in end phase. I'm going to go after the card you just set, and then I'm going to go after a random one here.
Okay.
So let's go after this one.
Okay, that's both going to be fine. So you can pop that and then the metaverse that I just set.
Okay.
You're good.
Cool.
Go ahead.
Do I have anything else I want to do? I think I'm okay. All right, I'm going to draw.
Okay.
That's all right. Main one.
Yep.
I'm going to flip my flip-flop.
You got it, dude. Yeah, flip the frog.
And what's better than one flip-flop?
Oh, no, dude. There's two.
1,000.
Yeah, that's yeah, okay. I'm going to take 1,000.
Main two. I'll just reset them.
Yep.
Fucking go ahead, I guess.
I'll draw a standby main. I'm going to set 1, and I'm going to set 2. Go ahead, your turn.
Okay. End phase. I'm gonna Olenoids, the one you just set.
That one. All right, that's fine. That's punishment.
I'm gonna chain the Olenoids in my grave.
That's fine, yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna activate another one. I'm gonna pop the one you just set.
Wow. Wow, that one sucks, actually. That's a big one. Yeah, that's fine.
Ooh, okay. Then I'll chain the other one again.
That's fine, yep.
I mean, we're just little idiot beatdown, I guess. All right, I'll draw. Anything in standby?
No, you're good.
Okay, main one. Here it's 65. I don't even know if this deck can do over like 3,000 damage a turn. It's so sad. Where's my access code talker gauge?
right. Right.
God. I mean, it's something. I'll flip the flip-flop frog.
Yep.
Flip the flip-flop.
Yep.
Battle.
Yeah, how much am I taking total?
This is 34 total.
Yep, I'm going to take it all. No problem.
Second main, I'm going to overlay these two
Okay.
for an Opabinia.
Okay, hold on, thinking. Okay, that's fine.
Activate Opabinia.
That's fine.
Okay. With that, I'm going to grab a Morella. Then I'm going to flip dupe.
Okay.
I'm going to overlay these three
Okay.
for a Anomalocaris.
Sure.
I'm going to set one
Okay.
and throw it to you.
Okay. All right. I will draw for turn.
Okay.
Standby phase, main phase.
All good.
Okay, I'm going to set 1. I'm going to set 2. Alex, it's your turn.
Are we trying this again?
We got to. We got to. Go ahead, your turn.
All right. I guess end phase, I'll Anomalocaris.
Yeah.
I'm going to go after... Let's roll the die. I'm going to go after this one.
Okay. All right. Book of Moon.
Book. Okay. We'll draw. Anything in standby.
All right, yeah. In standby phase, I'm going to activate Dogmatica Punishment. And I'm going to target
Sure.
that Anomalocaris.
It's not immune to trap effects. Well, I mean, I guess I'll chain the Anomalocaris then. Let's just try to take out another set. So we'll go for this one.
Okay. That's fine. An Anomalocaris can pop. That's okay.
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 So that all goes. Let's see what you're sending here. Excuse me, sir. That is not big enough.
Oh,
to
it
kill
is
Anomalocaris.
23. It is too
It's
small.
23.
Oh,
Yep.
no. All right, well, I got to send something bigger, I guess. So,
Where's your Master of Oz, buddy?
oh, man, dude. Oh, I can't believe that's 23. It's just too small. Okay.
Yeah.
Whatever. I guess I'll dump a Samurai Destroyer here.
Okay, perfect. So this goes. That gets popped. See what that was. Crackdown. Okay. I will activate Olenoids in main one.
That's fine. Yep.
Or Opabinia, excuse me.
I know what you
Wrong
mean.
one.
I got you.
Let's grab... kind of run through a lot of them here. I guess I'll grab a Dinomicious. Then I kind of just want to keep a clock on you. All right, whatever. I'm going to activate the Dinomicious.
Okay.
I'm going to pitch this Morella.
And what do you
And
want
I'm going to go after your Cave Clash.
Okay, I'll chain MST, and I'll pop this face down here.
Just so I don't get the Paleo, huh? Yeah, I guess that's fine. Okay. So resolves. This gets banished. MSC goes. This was another Dinomicious.
Okay.
God, where's my Zeus when I need him? Okay, I'll just pass.
I'll draw. Stand by main. I will set a card and I will end my turn. Go ahead.
We'll draw. That's literally not going to do anything under the circumstances. I'll set and pass. Go ahead. Thrilling gameplay
I'm gonna draw.
we're having.
Stand by main. I'm going to pass. Go ahead.
We'll draw. Oh my god. Go ahead.
Draw. What the heck, bro? I can't. Oh my god, I can't get a card to save my life. I'm going to sack off Hidden City for Dragon Ravine.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm going to activate Dragon Ravine. Pitch 1.
Sure. Good old Wonder Wheel.
Good old
yeah.
Wonder Wheel. I'm going to dump Redox. Dragon Lure Boulders.
Ugh. Gross. Do I care about that? No, that's fine.
Okay. I'm going to activate Redox. I'm going to banish Samurai Destroyer and Guru. Summon it.
Sure.
Oh, man, bro. It's the play. Redox. Pass. Go.
What happens when an unstoppable force meets the immovable object?
Oh, no.
Opabinia versus Redox. Who will win? Oh, God. Okay. I mean, that's a pretty good one. I'm going to... yikes. I'm going to snatch your Redox.
Come on, bro. Oh, man. Yeah, you can... oh. Yeah, you can take him. Okay.
Thinking what I want to do with him. I'm going to link both of these off for a Nightmare Phoenix.
Okay.
Which goes up here.
Okay.
I'm going to use the effect of Phoenix. I'm going to pitch this Dinomicious to pop your set.
Okay. That's going to be fine.
Imperm. Okay. Then I'm going to activate Trap Trick.
Yep.
And then chain a Paleo.
Yep. You got it. Oh, my God, bro. The Paleos, man. Oh, I can't believe it.
Wow. I mean, what happened? Like, you didn't get a monster for
So once you wiped out the first set of gurus and stuff there, as good of a setup as that is, if you clear it, I don't have anything left. I've got one guru left in deck, and I've got the Nemesis Archer. Those are my only 2 cards. So I had to see specifically those. And with Cave Clash and stuff, it's if I saw one that's great, I could get the stuff back from the grave. But I didn't get that far. Didn't get that far. Nope.
I was worried the Cave Clash was going to get you back in it, so I was holding Olenoids and Dinomicious for that specifically, just in case you could finally hit over something, because it's not like Guru can't hit over any of my little guys, right? Mm-hmm. It was something I was concerned with, but then it's just turn after turn was passing and nothing was happening, and I'm all right, I got to start doing something here, and the flip-flop frogs and the Olenoids started coming down, and I guess that's all it took.
Yeah, once you just made it to a point where it was like I said, it was just a stalemate. Neither of us were doing anything. I'm waiting for you to make actions, and then you're waiting for me to do things. At that point, it's just whoever draws better quality cards. And I think for the most part, I think you have a lot of really, really strong ones too. Dinomicious and the Oily 90s are both really well. And once you said in this grind game here, I started to realize it got really difficult, because as soon as you were able to summon back any of these Paleos, I knew it was just going to be, even they're 1200, they're not that big, but it starts to be a problem when multiple of them come out.
It was interesting just seeing the dynamic between the 2 decks, right? Because they both play a pretty slow game, but it's just once you have your setup, you just get off to the races unless I can break it. And I'm more favored in the long game. So it's if I have the ability to crack it, yeah, but I was just worried you were just going to get another Hidden City, because you still had 2 of those in the deck. You still had a Terraforming. You still had more Guru. It's not like you were out of options. You just weren't seeing them.
Yeah.
You know?
Man, my turn 1 strong. It seems strong too, with Valor, Potagreed, and stuff, and you still broke it.
I don't even know what to say. That was
oh man.
Oh my gosh. Unreal. But I mean, I didn't get anything in Lightning Overdrive. I mean, you pinned it right on the head. I was playing the Link, obviously, but that was the inspiration for this deck. I'm okay, well, we could maybe run the Paleos back, see how it goes, and I guess it was okay. I mean, you had the Arlecchino, which is pretty sick.
Yeah, not only do I have one Arlecchino, though. I had that too. I was playing that, but I have multiple Arlecchino. I've got 2 of them.
Wow,
and then I also
that's a
have,
secret too.
And I've got one of the.
Oh my
the
god.
Yeah, so I had like a whole little package going on. I was like, I gotta see what's up with this deck if there's something to do with it. I'm pretty sure this is like actually competitively viable strategy. Even though I think even in competitive days, I don't think the amazements are like they hold up that well. But the synergy this deck had with the with that archetype, I was like, there's got to be something to try there. You know, could be fun.
Yeah, exactly. And it's like, especially because Guru is one of the best decks that you can play as well. Like, I don't blame you for giving this a shot. And you've had like every time you've played Guru, like you've shit on me, like every single time for the most part. And so like, I just don't know what happened this time. Like this was just like not how I was expecting this to go at all.
Yeah, no, I mean, oddly enough, the Paleozoics not being able to be affected by monster effects is kind of cute too. Makes it a little difficult. I know once you got Animal Caris out, I was like, oh man, this is going to be an uphill battle because that card is a beast. Like, it doesn't matter when you're playing. Animal Caris is tough. Like I said, it's just Dryden, but better. Like, it's so
right, unaffected by monster effects, and it's 2,400, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's a house of a card. But, I mean, good game still. I mean, it was like, the first game we had was just actually, like, just a great back. And, like, this one was like, we had back and forth, but most of the time we were just, like, staring at each other. But I guess that's a control matchup,
the way it goes.
right?
Yeah, that's the game.
I guess. So guys, that's going to wrap it up for another episode of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Progression Series. Let's go ahead and shout the patrons as always. So shout to Shao1317, Moto, Cameron Smith, Chaotic Beatball, Team 0x3, Ian Musa, Ika, Iron Fang, Part 2, Pony, Stark, Dan, Man, Hobbit, Zicker, Guy, Ole, Mystic Walk, Yusuf, Aston 05, Sylvia Wilds, Colty, Draconic, Rockslide, Dolly Up, Logan, Thomas, Peter, Gregory, Thomas Elson, Jordan, Coons, Kelvin, Iron Blaze, Imperius, Jesse, Wood, True Nergasm, Brother, Pug, Chris Hood, MBT Plays, Medolce, Nehru Celeste, David Liu, Chat God, Skyrose, Dylan Hunter, John Two Base, Extremely Vulgar Man, Brody Eastwood, Daysir, Carlos DT, Flannel Daddy, Ashlyn Jensen, Give Me Speedword or Give Me Death. Guys, please read your cards. CC Gaming, thanks for the sleeves, Dad. Matthew Brady, Large Marge is in charge. Max, Tom Russell, Ben Snatch Steel for Progression 2021, Chipotle Rice, Wayan, Omar, All I Want for Christmas are MBT's Toe, Super Dark Edge, MB Team is a bunch of horny gremlins, that's like the most accurate one I've heard, Kanye's famous album MBT, DTF, and D's Cards. Thank you so much for watching the video, and we will see you next time.